Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, The Natty Factory, and in today's video, we'll be looking at the ANC's election manifesto for the local government elections on the 1st of November 2021. I said I'll be looking at every single party's election manifesto to see what they're kind of promising us or what they'll be lying to us for the next 5 years. So today we're looking at the ANC, the leader of the country, essentially for now. We're going to be looking at a couple of topics. We're going to be looking at land, we're going to look at corruption, and just a few extra things, guys. Like maybe look at some gaps in their things, but essentially just look at what they are kind of promising us in this election cycle. Okay, let's go try and look for corruption. I'm quite interested in what they had to say in terms of corruption, what they say they'll do for us. We'll get back to electricity, we'll get back to land. I'd love to see what they have to say about corruption. Okay, let's look at this. Is on page 20 of the thing. Fight corruption and end wastage. Okay, it says to make sure public money is spent on the services needed. We will, okay, deal decisively and immediately with corruption, mismanagement, waste, and underperformance. Ensure ANC-led municipalities are run with ethical leaders, managers, and workers. Remove from office who fail to do what they're paid to do. Implementing the step-aside rule for those in the ANC that have been charged with corruption and other serious crimes. Lol. Institute determine resolute implementation of the anti-corruption strategy under the Justice and Crime Prevention Cluster, SARS Anti-Corruption Unit. Focus on ethics, corruption, risk management, strong protection of whistleblowers, in-source functions that will better performed by municipalities in the practice of labor brokering in municipalities and support the creation of sustainable jobs. Overall government procurement to make it transparent and free of corruption and use it more effectively to promote the development of black women. Okay. Act speedily against officials conducting business with municipalities and against those implicated in maladministration. Reaffirm ANC's respect and support for collective bargaining, engage in organized labor. Okay. This is kind of what they promised in all the elections previously, I guess. For me, if you don't change the laws to make it punishable to be corrupt, all of this it's lip service. I don't see any of this changing. I feel like corruption is still going to be what it is. Depending on who's going to be in charge, of course, what they have decided to do with corruption. But this is more so everything we've seen from the ANC before. So I'm kind of not impressed with this. There's nothing about really, if you are charged with corruption, you will go to jail. And like, to make it something that is scary, you know what I mean? Because money is being wasted big time in our country. So if we're not dealing decisively with that, what's the point? Okay, I saw land just up here. Let's check it out. Land and housing, quite important, in the very big metros. With such influxes of people coming into the bigger municipalities such as Johannesburg, Pretoria, Cape Town, eThekwini. Let's see what they have to say about land and housing. To provide land to those who work in it and house it to those who need it. We will fast-track land reform and rural development, continue to upgrade informal settlements and counter urban sprawl as increases the amount of time and cost of traveling, ensure communities are located on well-situated land, change current land use approaches, including municipal land rezoning, so that we can accommodate the better integration of housing, recreational facilities, and economic activities, link rural areas to urban markets and non-farm sectors, including making land available to cooperative, communal farm gardens with municipal support where possible, amend and repeal restrictive municipal bylaws on trading, land use, urban production of crops. Okay, I'm interested in the last point, amend, repeal restrictive municipal bylaws on trading. In the big metro, I'd say Johannesburg and Pretoria, ANC has been in charge, but okay, of course, there've been a lot of changes in the last 5 years, of course. So I'm curious, from about 94 till 2016, for example, or 2011, you were making those bylaws, you know what I mean? So again, but I feel like things are still pretty much the same in Johannesburg CBD, the way people are trading. I know there's a lot of people who are just complaining about there not being space on the sidewalk and stuff. I wonder what did that mean in terms of that. And also in the past couple of years, there's been a lot of issues on how JMPD has been harassing people who sell on the street under the guise of bylaws and bylaws. So the mayor of Johannesburg has been an ANC mayor for the last 3 years, I think. So what have they done in those 3 years with regards to those bylaws? Last time I was in Etegwini, you literally, there's the sidewalk is clean. Well, where I was, there's no people selling or allowed to sell on the sidewalk. So is this maybe on a municipality or metro by metro thing? Interesting. Still, guys, when are we going to fast track section 25 constitution in regards to land? ANC, he's still in charge, and that has still not been finished. Promises, man. I like the thing about linking rural areas and farming markets. That's definitely needed in terms of food security, those type of things. Okay, Mtlakas, guys, last topic. I think I'll find one more after electricity, then I'll call it. Electricity, okay. Working through municipalities and national provincial governments, the ANC working together with communities will secure the operational and financial stability of ESCOM. Oh my word. Significantly increase the contribution of renewable energy to the country's energy mix through a diversification of energy resources and a just energy transition that creates new economic opportunities for workers and communities, ensure safe and reliable electricity supply in the process, oversee the retirement of aging coal power stations to improve their air quality for communities and reduce greenhouse gases, ensure all poor households receive the amount of free electricity allocation they're entitled to, invest in public, renewable and cleaner energy generation capacity, and electricity transmission infrastructure to expand and strengthen the grid to accommodate new generation capacity and entrance, enabling municipalities to supply electricity to homes and the businesses. New energy generation will provide opportunities for public employment programs in solar space, etc. No, nothing about car ships and these boats. At present, people, especially in rural areas, wait for 6 months to 1 year or more after applying for household electricity connection. We will reduce the waiting period to not more than 90 days. Oh, wow. Implement the framework agreement on the social compact supporting ESCOM for inclusive economic growth. Reduce the current timeframes for mining licenses by 50% and support efforts to invest in green jobs. Okay. Man, promises, guys, promises. Hey, man, I'm still like 28 years into democracy, 27 years deep, and people still don't have electricity. Like, you're promising people electricity in 2021. It's kind of embarrassing, man. Kind of embarrassing. Because I feel like electricity at its core is like a national government issue. Municipalities have to sell electricity so they can make their own money, I guess. So they can only bargain, with pricing and certain things. But like at its core, it's like a national government issue. So these will only be sorted out, I believe, in 2024. These are things I don't believe at a municipal level will be resolved. I doubt. I can't see it myself. Guys, promises. Hey. Yeah, man. That is the ANC's manifesto, or what I was looking at. Let's just look at the pledge to close it off. Our pledge: a pledge to do better and be better. A pledge to deploy honorable, competent local leaders. A pledge to deploy action-orientated and honorable men and women committed to service delivery. Yeah, man. Available to our people 24/7. Stimulate local economies. Remain accountable. Yeah, man. Guys, that's the ANC. The choice is yours, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one. Sure.